One, two, three. There we go. Okay. Hi. Welcome back to Project Aquatic. Today it's a big episode 30. And to celebrate that, I got nothing planned. Really, I just wanted to pump out the episode. It's nothing super special, nothing that exciting going on. I think the stream just crashed. It's really hard to tell nowadays. Oh, we're good. Everything's echoing. I'm just gonna mute my laptop there so at least I can see everything. So the plan yesterday, well, as we recording this, I recorded episode 29 yesterday, and I was like moving the villages and everything, building the new stuff. We're gonna continue that, and I also want to build the auto farms. I don't know if I'm doing that today. I'd like to, but maybe we won't. I'm not sure yet. We may need more dirt. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more dirt. So we're gonna go do that. Do we have any quartz? We have a little, probably not enough to get us to level 30, so that's fine. Let's just go get more dirt. I don't know from where yet, but let's decide. Not. Maybe we'll go to Ryder's base. Like, not in his base, but we'll go, like, to that general area and mine some dirt from there. Could be a solid option. Is someone's got to be selling dirt somewhere, right? Let's go grab some, like, emeralds or something. Because I know people are always selling sand. Please rate my shop from 0 to 10 what items you would like me to sell. Science. Dirt. Just dirt. I don't even need... So yeah, we're gonna go back, grab some emeralds, and then we'll circle back. We'll check out Alex's base. Ryder's base may also have some dirt. I'm not sure who's selling stuff. And I don't want to just walk in and steal. Like, despite nobody giving a shit about dirt. Like, okay, I know I have grass, but this will not be enough. Well, it might be, but... And I can always make dirt. Like, if no one has any, I could just go mine it, or I could just make some. So, emeralds. We probably... We'll take, like, a stack. I don't think we'll need that much, but... Should be more than enough. Like, they'll probably charge, like, 2 or 3 emeralds per stack of dirt. I think that's pretty fair. Most people charge emeralds. Either that or... iron. Or, like, some kind of ore is usually... Either that or butter. But butter usually isn't done. Okay. Target cheaper than Walmart. So cobblestone, lapis, so Jace doesn't have to borrow. Yeah, I have a bit of a lapis problem. More sand. I'm Jace up. Oh Jesus. Okay. Actually, you know what? I do need sand. So how much is it? 3 emeralds for 64? That's yeah. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That isn't quite a stack, so I'm not gonna get ripped off here, but we'll do 4 more. There we go. Sugarcane, netherbrick, leather, It's like, yeah, he doesn't even have it. Okay. I don't think too many people, like, everyone has sand, but no one sells dirt. Holy shit. He really... Okay, I haven't actually been here in a while, but he flattened this island out. For sure. Okay. Even help a little bit by lighting it up. And he's got the entrance there now. I hate how villagers make the actual hitting sound. It's pretty neat. I don't think he's been on in a while, though. Just my assumption. But he's definitely done some work. The base definitely... The island definitely looks a lot cleaner. Target. I think that's just the menu. Or the... Not the menu, but like the list of stuff they have. It's like a menu, but if it wasn't a restaurant. How do I guess you only have the one staircase. Okay. I may very well die here. No, we're good. Thank you, Feather Falling Boots. Okay, to Ryder's base. He might have dirt. Breen and Andy will likely have dirt as well, but I'm not allowed to go to their base on stream, so that's a problem. It's constantly freezing on my laptop's end, and I'm not sure why. So dirt, sand, 1 slot for 3 iron or 1 diamond. Oof. Just take it, it is free. Dirt and grass. Yes, 1 slot for 2 iron. He's only selling it in iron? That son of a bitch. Yeah, see what I mean? I should have brought iron. I wonder if he'd accept emeralds. Probably not. But unless he has like a... Welcome to my garage sale. Don't take iron and chests. It's not for sale. Yeah, there's no conversion. He just wants iron and diamonds. That's fair. Emeralds are not super useful. Unless you have villagers, of course, but I don't think I even have any iron in my shulker boxes. Check though. Nope, I have lots of diamonds. I think he'd be fine if I paid in diamonds, right? Where did my... There it is, okay. I thought it, like, destroyed itself. Okay. I guess we gotta go all the way back then. Just to get iron. For dirt. Is it regular dirt at least? It's not coarse dirt? It is regular dirt, yeah. Well, it would be quicker than going and mining it, so let's do that. This is, again, multiplayer survival worlds. And I was saying this in the last episode, how, yes, solo survival's fun, but you have to do everything by yourself. You want something, you gotta go get it. Where on this, a lot of people sell stuff, you can trade stuff. It makes life easier. If somebody else has gone and mined the dirt, and you don't have to go mine the dirt, it's like kind of like the real world, right? You know, you can buy stuff. It's cool. I'm digging it. We could also... Oh, that's not fully... Yes, that's not within my chunk radius. Within... Or... Not chunk radius, but like redstone distance. Or whatever, you know what I mean? Ticking distance. I don't know what it's called. Okay, so we need more glass. We always need more glass. But we need it specifically for... put the second layer on top of the main structure. Lupo was on, by the way. I don't know if he was here in the beginning of the episode, but he was on, and I don't think he's ever on. Honestly, I don't think he's been on for like months, but he came over, he was like, getting some real Bioshock vibes from this base. I've never played Bioshock, but I was like, okay. Neat. Iron. So we'll probably need a bit. We'll take like 4 blocks. That should be enough. What was it? Like 2 per... So it's 4 iron per stack? Yeah. Okay. Because it was split up in groups of 32. And that's the way he was charging. With blocks, I feel like you should just charge them per stack, but Vital wanted to milk it, so that's fine. Vital might be joining us. He might not be, but he might be. Let's see, is he on? He is on home right now. So we'll see. If he loads Minecraft and he wants to come on, I'll invite him to the party. Mushroom block. And mycelium. 1 slot for 5. And slimes. For that much, though? Jesus Christ. Slimes were once very valuable, and then they fixed the spawn, and now it's like everyone has a shit ton. Wool is actually an interesting... That's fair to me, because wool is a little bit harder to grind. Gravel? No one's gonna buy gravel. Plants and seeds. If you're starting out, some of those things might be valuable. Okay, so what is it? 2 iron? Okay, 2 iron per. I can pay that. So 1, 2, 2. And we just kind of fill it in, and then we'll just keep going until we're out of iron, or he's out of dirt. I feel like we're gonna be out of iron first, but I love how I don't get a family discount. It's fine though. 32 iron for that much dirt? Yeah, that's pretty fair. I still think he should have just charged it like 4 iron per stack, but whatever. I guess it doesn't really make a difference, right? Charging at 32. It's just like if you only need a little bit of dirt, then whatever. It's not like we're paying taxes. We should introduce taxes. Oh man, everyone would hate that though. I think like the few people who still come on this map would just quit. Yeah. I would not be surprised. Okay. Okay, so dirt. And I guess we can just go right ahead and just start expanding it, right? There's no reason not to. So we're gonna need... Do we have, like, stone brick? Do we have a lot of that? We have a fair amount. We could start smelting more, though. Might as well. How's the glass coming? It is coming. So yeah, we'll put the stone in. It won't really smelt though, because I think I'm leaving the radius. But okay, I should have moved the sand over first. That's fine. It's whatever. The glass isn't needed as much as I will need this. So, and then of course there's the issue of moving all the villagers and all that stuff. So we'll see. So, how big? Like, is this a good spot for a corner, do you think? Or... I don't know. Like, here's probably good. And then what we'll do, we'll make the initial size, and then we'll just kind of go from there, right? You know what, let's get rid of this shovel. This one's the regular one, we're just mining little bits of dirt when I screw up. So, we don't need to use my efficiency one. Yeah, I would still like to test if you can put slabs back together, but I really don't think you can. Not too sure about that. I wish, you know, like if I had people... Makes me sound really lonely. If I had people watching this though, then I actually would have someone to communicate with, or just get someone in the episode with me. Just because your commentary, like as someone who makes videos, it really goes to shit when you're on your own. Like unless you are one of those guys who are like, "Welcome back to my another thing," and you just freak out over every little thing, and then to me that just feels fake. Like you're not being yourself. You're being this like character that you made up to entertain your audience. And to me, like, I prefer the YouTubers who are real with me and treat me like an actual human being. And that's just the way I make videos as well. Like yeah, okay, we've done character stuff, but even then it's like this is a role play. Like obviously we're gonna put on character acts. I've never really done that outside of role plays. I've always kind of been real. Like, I've avoided some stuff, absolutely, like religion and whatever, because Honestly, I don't think that's any of the internet's business to know what I'm like, what my status is there, but you know, whatever. Okay, so when we dismantle this thing, because this thing's essentially useless now, right? Like, I know we could set up a breeder, but honestly, I'd rather just make a village with a shit ton of uh, workstations and beds. And to the point where it's almost just not a village. Like, it's just... Like, we'll have some houses, but... Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then we could even trigger raids on it, and that'd be kind of cool. We would just... So the nearest pillager outpost, from what I can tell, is like thousands of blocks out. So that will be fun, I guess. Okay, so the inner wall I can't break. Either that or I'd have to trap these guys, which is an option. We could do that actually. That may actually be a better option, is to just trap them. Oh boy. Okay, I'm good. Maybe, yeah, we'll break these doors as well. We don't need all the doors. Oh man, I made so many doors too. Like, not just these ones. I have like stacks of doors in my chest, and now I have no use for them. Because they don't need doors anymore, right? Doors don't turn them on. It's beds now, which, I mean, kind of makes more sense, you know? It's beds and workstations. Yeah. I believe in order for villagers to breed, though, there actually has to be space for a new villager. It can't just be like... They won't just infinitely mate. Like, there is a village capacity based on how many beds you have, which makes sense. Like, yeah, the new system just... It just makes more sense, like, in every way possible. So, it kind of sucks, like, tearing this thing down, because you can see, like, it goes all the way down. And I put a lot of work into that. There's a lot of sponges involved and lots of blood, sweat, and tears. But you know what? When it's not functional, it's not functional, right? So, and even if it's like, even if I come back and learn, like, oh my god, I could have kept it. Like, I'm not gonna break the whole thing. I am gonna leave that. Like, it's just gonna be ugly, but it's whatever, because breaking it is just there's no fucking point in breaking it, you know? Oh boy. Oh, I got conduit power. I was about to say, holy shit, I'm breaking this quickly. Yeah. And then the glass, I don't know why there's so much. Oh, it was because I had the doors down there at one point, and they needed sunlight. Yeah. So that's the other thing. Like, yes, we could just put the village down in the dome, but then I have to have a trail of glass leading up to the top of the water. I don't like that, and also I want to use the dome for something else. I'm not sure what yet, but maybe it'll turn into like an auto farm of some kind. Or maybe I'll just move the shop down there. That could be an option. Okay. That's kind of what it is now. It's kind of like a shop. I don't know. Obviously, I have no clue yet, but... And we still have not finished that ship. Right? Like, yeah, there's still only one engine. The back of it is utter ass. But to some extent, I still blame Devin because it is his ship. Like, I did help. I essentially built the entire thing by myself. So, I shouldn't be expected to build the entire fucking thing when I'm not even the one using it. So, I think that's a part of it. I've built a lot of ships too, so I just didn't really want to, especially in survival. It's a pain in the ass. But Devin's great. He's good. He's just, you know, his build projects are huge, and he doesn't want to do them himself. So it's just the issue. There is laziness. Oh my god, that's a lot of drowned. Where are they all coming from? Oh, okay. Hmm. I'm not even too sure about this, I'll be honest. There we go. I think they're all dead. Well, there's more, obviously, but... Yeah, the problem is that they're just gonna keep respawning anyway, unless I put glowstone down here. So, or like sea lanterns or something, but... Do lanterns go underwater? Because they would be the cheapest option. Like, I know, glowstone isn't too expensive, it's just you gotta get it. And sea lanterns are just annoying to get. Like, get a abundance of them. Like you can get a small amount, but getting an abundance is obviously a pain in the ass. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all of them. I want that. Yep. I want the gold. I don't really give a shit about anything else, though. Am I still crouching? Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, do we have glowstone? Like, obviously we have a ton, but do we have enough to put stuff down there? Not really. No. We'll put a little. A little bit's better than none, right? This is probably why the massive build projects never get done, though. It's just because I get sidetracked. That's whatever. This won't take long. We're just gonna put some glowstone in the cave. I've had this cave, this ravine be an issue for a while now, though, so... Doesn't really surprise me too much. Like obviously they're still gonna spawn, but that should lower it at least a little. And I still hear them. Bet you there's like a cave under this. Or not. Well, I still hear it, but it's definitely louder out here. I don't know. This is just gonna... Oh, there's another ravine right there. Oh my god. Oh, this is it. This is... No, okay. I figured it would go right through. Can I go right through this? Yep. Neat. Well, yeah, we're just gonna return to surface. Anything interesting down here? There's some stone brick. We'll grab that. Like, I don't hear the villagers dying, so I'm assuming it's not actually in the pen, but you never know. So, and then we'll light this whole thing up. We're probably going to need more glowstone for that. And I don't know if anyone is selling glowstone. I think I am, actually. Hold on a sec. wait a minute. I might be selling glowstone. And I mean, I can just take from my own shop, right? So. I think this, like, we'll kind of just build it like this for now, and then we'll see if that's big enough. Yeah, and then we'll have the wall right there. I think that's a good size. And it's in a good location, too, where it's, like, just outside of my radius. So, they might breed even if I'm at my base. And even if they're not, like, I can just come out here and sit AFK. let them do the banging, and then carry on with my day, you know? So this is actually large on this side, right? Not a fan of that. So maybe we'll change the side of it over here. I definitely want it next to the elevator though, because that'll make it a hell of a lot easier to get them into the village. Like, have it so that when they go in the boat, they just pop right up in here and then I can just break the boat. So, that'd be good, but it doesn't really matter. I'm definitely going to need help moving the villagers, though, into the pen, because there's a lot of them down there. And it's going to be a bit of work if I'm doing it alone. I don't know, maybe Ryder will want some diamonds or something. I can get him on. Who knows? You know, yeah, for an episode 30, this isn't exactly eventful by any means, but it's like, you know what? It has to be done. We need a good village. And the grind is necessary, you know? Kira got hers working too over in the amusement park, so maybe I can go check that out. But I'm sorry, I just feel like sitting here building is boring to watch. I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just skip, or just go watch a different episode. Okay, so this is all. See, this interferes though, right? Because isn't there like a? Yep, there's that. Okay, let's block them off. So we'll try to trap them into a smaller enclosure. Shouldn't be that difficult though, like look at them. They're all cornered in this side anyway. Okay. Cool. It's like that game, it's like a Pac-Man game that I used to play. I want all of this. Okay. And then basically the rest of this we can break. Except for where they're standing. So even like the trapdoor bit, like we're gonna tear that down too, but it's not as pressing as the walls, obviously. Like we will break this just so then we can place a block of dirt on it. So we'll want all of it to be dirt, and then obviously we'll stylize after that. Like we can change it so that like some of it is like paths or flowing to a house or whatever we want, right? I'm not planning to go too fancy on this though. Like to me it's just gonna be a very simple village. Something for us to just have so we can easily get villagers and trades going. Obviously you want a lot of librarians because books are very, very valuable as a item that villagers can trade with for you to get. But yeah. Okay, so this is the tricky part, right? Like they should not fall through the trapdoor, but they might. So we don't want to break the block. Like if we break the top block, they may just fall. Which would not be the worst, honestly, because we're pulling the rest of them up anyway, but the least we have to bring up, the easier this will be. So, we'll just break all the trapdoors now. Do we need these back? Or should we let them despawn? Oh, I guess we would want dirt there, actually. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. What? Hold on. Because this is all just going to be layered on top of, right? So maybe we want a layer of stone brick under it in case of like a creeper spawns. I'm just thinking like if a mob gets in, it's going to be a pain in the ass Like if something, or if somebody even breaks a block and then someone falls, like there's water down there, so they'll be fine. But I'm thinking like if a villager falls, then we have to bring it back up via boat, and it's just a big issue. Like it would just be easier just to break the whole thing. But at the same time, it's like probably not gonna break unless we're dumb and we don't light it properly, of course. Which is, I mean, we aren't. Well, sorry. By we, I mean me. I'm not the smartest individual, so I pull a lot of dumbs, many dumbs. Much wow. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, that scared me. Okay, so then we want to break the trap doors. Oh yeah, we have the shulker box too. Let's use that. Dump some of the shit in there. And then we can gather the rest of the resources. Because we're gonna need the stone brick for the walls, right? If no other block here is useful, it would be the stone brick. And of course the dirt. We did pay for that after all, so. Cool. Then yeah, the grass should be spreading as well, so it's doing its job, which is good. Boom, 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 boom. I want to get the villagers clear before I do anything else. Did I actually just get? Okay. We don't have any more dirt than this, do we? Yikes. We may need to go mining for dirt after all. Like, yeah. I think even if we take all of it from Ryder, well, we're close, but we're not quite there. And obviously, this dirt in the center is fine to stay. Yeah. The reason I want dirt, I don't know. I just feel like it's a good block. It's a solid block. We could have built it on anything though. It could have been sand or whatever. And these guys are also, I'm realizing something. These guys are they look like they're winter, right? So we could even make this like a taiga village if we wanted to, out of like spruce wood. I'd be down for that. This pains me. Oh wait, we do have the axe with soap touch, right? Yeah. Might as well. I don't even think it, oh no, it does use durability in the axe. It's fine. It's got mending. It'll live. Yeah though, a winter, we could cover it in snow as well. Make it like a Canada village. The village of Canada. Ooh, actually I like that. And then we'll put a Canadian flag on it. And then, yeah, we'll be the Canadians on the server. Which, I am a Canadian that's on the server, so... And most people on the server are Canadian, though, so... We have some Americans as well. Pretty sure that's about it. We have Canadians and Americans. I mean, it's better than just Canadians, right? But... yeah. It's neat. So then there's... Oh wait, we'll break this. And then, do I think this is big enough? It's definitely a fine size. I'd go a little bit bigger. I definitely wouldn't make it closer to the base though. I think I'll expand it out probably more that way, make it more rectangular shape. And we'll fill this in. We're gonna need more dirt for sure. This is gonna be a multi-episode process. Like unless I do a 2-hour stream right now. And just chop it all out. But I'm not sure if I'm willing to do that right now. So yeah, I'll be honest. Okay, so these guys are trapped. They're good. They're in a bit of a makeshifty structure right now, but it's okay. We completely out of dirt? No, we have grass. Oh, so we're not in that dire of a location as I thought then. Cool. These won't... Are these going to turn back though? Probably not, right? Unless I do that. Okay, Badger's playing NHL. Really hoping for someone to come join me, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Okay, I honestly, I don't want to do this. There's a way to turn it back, right? Without having to jump on it? Probably not. Okay. Cool. Good story. We'll put some grass over here. Like, I don't want to use all of it. Like, obviously it spreads on its own, so it's whatever. And then we'll just kind of run this through. And then we'll go mine some more dirt. And I think this is a good starting size, if nothing else. And then I guess we could always just expand it. So maybe we'll just put walls up, like right now. I'm thinking we do this instead of putting the walls on top of the dirt. Dirt is a valuable object, as you all know. Put the walls up. The walls aren't going to be anything fancy. Like, they're probably just going to be lines of lines of stone brick. Like, we could make them fancy. But I don't see a huge point in it. I don't know. We could make this thing look killer, though. The walls are obviously, like... I mean, they're pretty important. People will see from the outside, so... I was about to say, like, they're the least important part, but... Yeah, they're fairly important. Are we actually not gonna... We're already out. That's... Oh, God. Okay, no. Okay, we got more. I was about to say. This will not be enough, though. Which we are cooking more, but... I don't know if that's even rendering right now. Probably not. So we'll do this. And we could free them. I mean, like the villagers that are inside right now. Again, in that thing. We could free them, let them come out. They're probably like, why the hell is our box so... I mean, if villagers were actually like thinking entities. And if they were, like, they just overthrow the game and that would be... AI uprising, but no, they're probably like, you know, the fuck. And even the guys in 1v1s, like, or 1x1s. Dude, I went to jail on this map for locking them in 1x1s. Really, though, it's just Devin going mad with power when he was server master there for a month or two, but that was funny. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually thinking of adding like a hit system on here where you could like pay players to kill other players, but not everyone seems to be down for that. Because and I agree, I think it would just make chaos. I think to some extent, like some people would love it. Like I think Braden and Andy would be totally down. Devin would probably like that too. Devin's a maybe, just because Devin would like ordering hits, but he wouldn't like getting hits on him. But then again, like I would probably be the highest, like me myself would probably be the highest person to get hits on, because I'm the one recording, I'm the one with most of the gear, and I'm the one who's running the server. So most people would probably order hits on me. So me introducing the system is probably just gonna backfire. So maybe I won't do it. That's my logic. But I think it would spice up the map, right? Maybe we only do it for like a week or something, and then we see how that is. Right? And then if you don't want to be a part of it, just don't get on for that week. Keeps the map fresh though, right? If we change up the rules every now and again. Yeah, how's the stone brick coming? One of the furnaces went out. That's interesting. That's empty. Oh, it was loaded. Interesting. Huh. Well, there you go. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Cool. Well, I just want to unload some shit from my inventory. Doom, extra glass. I just moved the button in my inventory. I didn't actually get rid of it, which is saddening. Again, I don't have a use for the trapdoors. The button is useless. I guess the button could go in redstone though, right? Yeah. Look, my sorting system isn't perfect, but for the most part, I'm able to find things fairly easy. Oh boy. Look what I've done. I've made a mess. There we go. Good enough. Okay. Let's go back to it. We'll build the wall, and then I guess we still need more dirt. Or no, we don't. Do we? We're not. Well, I want to expand it, but not right away. And what I think we'll do is we'll have like a little platform here. Or maybe we'll just do like a scaffolding ladder over the wall. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We'll probably have like an iron door somewhere, regardless, but we could always just have another way to get over it. It doesn't really matter. How's the lighting issue looking? It's not the best. We'll put an iron golem up here, and all will be well. The only thing I'm worried about is like Drowned coming up through that hole. So like we'll patch that once they're all moved into here. And yes. Now the question is, do I build the village before I move them up here, or after? I suppose that is the ultimate question. Because if I do it before, then I don't have to worry about hitting any of the villagers, and I can just build freely. But if I do it after, then I'll know how many villagers I need. What villagers and beds and shit I'll need. I'll need a lot. So maybe I will hit Ryder up on that wall that he's got over there. Well, I'll head over to the sheep farm, see how much I can collect from there. And what I'll do is I probably won't build the actual village or move anything today, but we made good progress. I'm gonna wrap this up soon. Well, what I'll do is I'll light this all up, and we'll go get some wool and just kind of gather some supplies and start moving that in here, and then we can start building it. I think this is a good spot for it, though. I mean, there's no backing out now. I've already gone too far. So, yep. Cool. This needs to be fixed, obviously, but I mean, you know, I'd be like, hey, Devin, you want a cookie? Just jump on my tilled land there. So like what we've been doing really in the last few episodes is just completely remodeling the base, which I'm okay with, honestly. Like the base itself, I love it, but it's got some issues, it's got some holes, and I wanted to patch them up, fix some stuff here and there, and yeah. Okay, well, I will. Let's head over to. I was just about to wrap it up, and I was like, nah, we want to gather some materials first. So I'm down to do Spruce Village. I think that would be cool, regardless of whether or not we have snow. I don't think that really matters. But I don't think I have a lot of spruce wood, so we're either gonna have to go get it, or we'll have to do it at oak, because I do have a fair amount of oak. We also have a lot of jungle and birch, kinda. We have a fair amount of spruce though, so we'll put that much in there. It's not nearly gonna be enough to do really anything, but it is what it is. Okay, and then wool. I think our wool supply is pretty low right now. Yeah, we have a lot. We have 64 lime and 64 green and 64 yellow. So actually we have a fair amount. We'll just make green beds. I think that will be fine. And we'll make it out of jungle wood, because we have no use for this. Other than cocoa beans. Really, it's the only use I can think of. Oh yeah, beds don't stack shit. Okay, shulker box. Little hot dog shulker box, let's do it. If you're wondering why it's called Little Hot Dog, pretty sure that was Mitchell. Okay. We'll make a little bit more. I think we have more green wool too, so. Boom, boom, boom. Like, is this enough beds? Maybe. Is this a chest full, basically? No. Eh, close. But not close enough. We'll do a better chest full. Wool. Do we want to make lime? Yeah, we can make lime. I don't think it all needs to be the same color, right? We're not picky. It's a bed color. It's not like it's the color of the wood that we're using. Like obviously if you mix match different types of planks in a house, like that's gonna look like shit, but unless you do it properly. But I'm just saying like random like punching out different blocks to substitute with different colors, like that is gonna look weird, but this is fine. It's just a bed color inside of a house, so it's fine. Yeah, this should be enough. This should be more than enough, honestly. But that's a lot of villagers, so cool. We'll put the jungle wood back, and then do we want to? Yeah, we'll finish gathering supplies before we wrap up this episode. So we'll go get some spruce wood, and we don't really need wool now, so although we could just. Oh god. Oh, I don't know if I think my boots saved me there. Holy shit. Oh boy. When you're too lazy to walk, so you riptide, but then riptide kills you. Story of my freaking life. Okay. That scared me, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's head over to the nearest spruce biome, which I'm not actually too sure where the fuck that is. I think it's north. God, I'm going off of memory though. This is bad. Yeah. What does the big map say? The big map is not the one that is even gonna help me, so what about this one? This one's big. No, that's the same one. Yeah, that's the same one. Did someone just come in here and jip my big map? Is that what happened? I think so. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that that is exactly what happened. This is a sad day. Like, it's the same one over and over. It's just... Well, that's disappointing, guys. Why would you do that? Come on. You guys know better. I have a lot of maps in here. Holy shit. Okay, I had one on the wall. Someone came in and just took it. That's mean. What the fuck? I even have empty maps right in here if you got... Oh my god. This is one of the scenarios though where I probably just moved it. And I'm being a dumbass right now. But it's fine. So many items on this map, it's hard to keep track of every single one. Okay, so we'll empty out the stone brick. I don't know where I was just going there. We'll empty out the stone brick and then we'll head over to the spruce and we'll mine some more spruce. We'll bring a shulker box with me too. Might as well, I got a shit ton of them. We'll riptide over, probably. Put the boots in the hotbar next to the trident, so if we accidentally fly into the sky. The reason I'm not keeping them on me is just because of Frostwalker, and sometimes that could fuck you up when you're tritining. You accidentally go above the water. So, just angle myself completely north, and we'll just keep going until we find land. I'm really not sure if there is a biome out here, but I'm pretty sure there is one in this general direction. At some point. Oh, another coral reef. That's cool. I've been out in this direction. It's just been a while. Yep. Oh my god, I remembered. I'm a god. Okay, we'll go to this place over here. It seems to be denser. I'm surprised no one actually lives up, like, to the north. The only people who live up, like, somewhat to the north is Braden and Andy. And again, I can't show their base, but nobody really lives to the north. Everyone went south. I don't know why, but like I'm one of the northernmost people on the map right now. At least as far as I know. Like, people could have secret bases and stuff, but I feel like most people, like, they probably just have a secret base relative. I feel like pretty much everyone has a secret chest somewhere. Either that or they're just living out of their ender chest like me. Like, I don't really have anything secret. I have some, like... No, actually, I don't even think I have any secret chests on this. No, I can't think of anything. I'm sure there is something, and I just forgot it. But... Like, surely, like, we have locations, for example, that not everyone on the map would know about, but it's not like it's because we're just, like, keeping it a secret. It's just, maybe you just weren't there, and so it never came up again. Like, the skeleton farm. Public location, everyone's allowed to go to it, but not everyone knows that it even exists. And we have a portal to it and everything, but... Yeah, just... Like, I was telling people, yo, go to the skeleton farm. They're like, the what? And I'm like, oh shit, right. You went there for that. Oh. Yeah, good memories. Yeah, is mining logs really interesting? Like, probably not, right? This is another thing I've been wanting to do, is building a tree farm. As stupid as that sounds, it's like, it would be useful. For sure, because like, you always need more wood. At some point, you're going to need more. Like, unless you just have an endless supply, but even then, if you play it long enough, you will run out. Like, it's one of those resources that you always need, like food. Like, you're always going to need food, unless you're on peaceful mode. Eventually, you're going to run out of food, even if you have an endless supply. Well, obviously, there's no such thing as an endless supply unless you're using like command blocks or some kind of auto farm. Like, you're gonna run out eventually, so that's why auto farms are great. But here's Spooderman. And yeah, so like a tree farm would be good. Like, obviously, I can't really make it automated too much because I don't think there's anything that will mine the log. But the design I've seen is similar to the concrete maker I have in my basement, where it's kind of like, it'll like dispenser bone meal the sapling until it grows, and then it'll push the wood block, and it'll just keep repeating that until the entire piston chain gets filled up. And the thing is with piston chains is you can make them as big as you want, so it's just some of those stuff can cause lag. So it's just, you know, not everyone on the map could have a wood farm. You'd probably just want one. And really, you only really need one, because you can just go AFK and, like, do your thing. You don't really need every person on the map to have one. And that's what I was saying about even the mom farms, like the pig, sheep, and everything. I'm like, honestly, like, they don't really cause lag unless you're within the chunk radius, but it would just be better if we just had community ones. So then we built the community ones. Nobody used them. And then the people that did just, like, misused them to the point where nobody wanted to use them anymore. So we were just like, wow, this sucks. Let's just make our own. And that's what we started to do. So, like, I have a cow and I have a chicken. And that's it. The pigs and the sheep are at the farms. I believe Ryder has both a sheep and a pig. Those are the two mobs he's doing. Even though chickens and cows, like, they're definitely more useful, but he's just kind of like, whatever. I think he has a chicken farm too, actually. He doesn't have a cow one, though. Could be wrong. Yeah, so we're just replanting everything. How much wood do we have now? Well, it's better. But we also came here with a stack, so we can do another stack or so. So this is the taiga biome, right? This isn't, because the snowy taiga is this just covered in snow. So this is where baby bushes could spawn. But I don't think they will spawn because these are loaded chunks, so, or preloaded chunks, like before the update. I wouldn't mind going back out to where the new update area is, because I believe I went out there and I did a raid, but then that episode didn't save. So I'd like to do that again at some point. Maybe we'll do that next episode. Yeah, it's a possibility. Oh boy, that's a big tree. That's what she said. Okay. Yeah, no, we can honestly just keep mining logs. It's interesting, right? Totally. Prime content. What I'm talking about. Been going for an hour. My commentary has gone real low. Like my voice just feels strained. And you can probably hear it. Like I'm just not in an entertaining sounding way right now. That's why like conversations are good. Friends are good. I should play with them more on this. Yeah. Alrighty. How much do we got now? I think we're on a new stack. Huh. It doesn't take too long, like with spruce at least, it doesn't take too many trees to... Because they're pretty tall, right? Same with jungle. Like jungle, although jungle's like 2 stacks of logs per tree. It's kind of insane. But I think that's partly why they're so rare. It's just because they got so many resources in them. Like the jungle has the... It's kind of weird how taiga doesn't really have a natural spawning structure. Like even mesas, which like are the clay biomes, they at least have... I think they have a higher mineshaft spawn, and then they also have gold that spawns a lot there too. So it's just weird. Taiga literally has nothing, and even after like we voted for the biome, they were like, "Oh, let's add campfires." It's like, oh wait, no, Taiga has villages, don't they? They have villages that can spawn in here. That's fairly new though. Like it's not... Like I know Savannah has them. I know Desert has them. Yeah, Taiga has villages. For some reason I thought it was only the snowy taigas. I'm pretty sure the regular taigas have them too though. So I stand corrected. Never mind. Yeah. It's still weird though, right? Like they don't have a natural spawning structure. And can we just say they need a fucking cave update? Enough's enough. Fix your underworld, guys. Come on. You're literally called Minecraft. You got the crafting down. The crafting's fine, right? Because Village and Pillage was arguably the crafting update. With all the new tables and shit that they added. But now they got to get the mining down because mining is boring. Like I have not gone mining on this map in probably like 5-6 months, just because I've been getting my resources from villagers or from ruins or from trading with other people. That's literally how I've gotten a majority of my diamonds, is just by people giving them to me. Like it's not like as a gift or whatever. It's just been like, yo, I'll give you this sand that I've mined if you give me some diamonds. And that's kind of been how I got rich. So I just do other things that are more interesting to me. Mining's fun early on, but once you got the best stuff in the game, it's like... Mining is not one of the things I'd like to do with my time. Because there's nothing really that interesting down there. It's just caves. Yeah, like Terraria, I think, is a good example of what Minecraft's cave system should be like. It's just with all the random generating structures and stuff. Because what do they have right now? They have dungeons, which are super rare, by the way. Like, they only spawn... I don't think they spawn very low, either, because I never run into them. What I do is I go down, and then I just strip mine, or if I find a cave, I explore the cave, but I still try to stay pretty low. I'm pretty sure dungeons have a higher chance of spawning, like Y30, Y50, something like that. Like, they're relatively high. They have the dungeons, and again, those are cool. They spawn enchanted apples, but it's a very low spawn. Mine shafts, which are insanely rare, and strongholds, which, like, there is more than one, but realistically, there's really only one. Like you can find more than one, but only one is really reliable to find. And even then, you're using an eye vendor to find it. So Can I just say our stronghold location on this map is weird. Like, usually the stronghold is on the starting map. Or at least it was on um, Xbox edition, just because it had smaller worlds. And I guess that's probably why it's not. I don't know. I liked it when the strongholds were kind of near everything. Because it made the end really easy to get to. And I don't just mean in the beginning of the game, because you still had to grind for like the eye vendors and everything, but I mean like later on, you don't have to go through this whole trek just to get to the end. And that was nice. I liked that. I remember in my other survival world, Survival Kingdom, it was literally right on my minecart rail, and when we discovered it, like it was pretty much at the center of the map, and we were like, wow, this is really convenient. So we would just jump out and jump through a hole that we dug and fall straight into the end. It was pretty neat. And yeah, it's good times. Yeah. I'm still generally shocked though. Like, this is episode 30. This map has almost been out for an entire year, and I haven't even broken... Well, I've now broken 30 episodes, if this one saves. Otherwise, I'll just do episode 30 again, but... yeah, we'll see. Okay, I think this is enough spruce, right? Yeah, that should be enough. At least for now. We can always come back, now that we know where it is. Makes this easier. I could bring some saplings with me too and just bone meal them. Maybe I'll do that. We definitely planted more trees than I broke, so I don't feel bad. This one's not going to grow anyway, so I'll just take that with us. Yeah, I don't feel bad for the Minecraft environment. I'm pretty sure there is like a test out there though that people have done, like, what if you break every single tree in Minecraft? And I'm like, nothing happens. What, you expect them to start like drowning in air or something? Like, come on, get real. Alright, back to 900, 0. That's roughly my coordinates, right? So it's about 500 blocks out from my base. It's not too bad. Like, when you're using the Trident, it's in Riptide. It's pretty easy. And base should be right about here. Yep, here it is. I'm just gonna go around. Whee! Cool. And now we got all the wood we need. Well, maybe not all the wood we need. We may need more in the future, but it's a good starting point. And that's going to be all, guys. So if you enjoyed Project Aquatic and you want to see episode 31, where maybe we'll actually start building this damn thing. Now that we've gotten the walls and everything's excavated, it's kind of crazy that all that only, like, it took me a whole hour just to do that. Like, that just goes to show you. Survival is, it's a process. It takes you a bit of time to get things moving, to get the ball rolling, but I will talk to you guys later. Make sure to have a good day. Leave a like, comment, maybe with some ideas on what I should do, because honestly I'm not too sure on this anymore. And then, you know, subscribe if you haven't, because I appreciate it. It's just a number, and at the end of the day I don't really care, but it's happy to know, like, you guys support me. You subscribe, you know. Notifications if you want, but like, honestly, I'm not gonna drill you with that because you've heard it from enough YouTubers already. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.